All right, at 6:30 a.m. we have a big PET scan. We've been waiting a long time for. Never know with these things, but based on having well over 60 or 70 of these PET scans over the years, I'm having some B symptoms with the crazy tumor pain and the fevers that show we've got increase in cancer activity. So what we're pending on is if we get any kind of decent response, we'll head into a bone marrow transplant. Kaya has been found to currently be the best match. Since he's old enough now, he's 15, qualifies for that. We have another donor from France that's a 10 out of 10 match pending as well. So if we do get a good scan, then immediately later in that day, we're going to go to Phoenix Children's Hospital and begin the testing process, where he's going to have very thorough testing, some of the stuff that I go through before I test for the bone marrow transplant. I'll explain the process a little more. There might be a tiny bit of pain involved in what he does, but he's really wants to be the donor, and man, that warms my heart. Of course, there's always a little bit of worry that goes into that you wonder what's going to go on, but man, that's what's made these two boys so strong in this with me since before they can remember. It's been such a blessing. It's brought us so close. The bond just gets even better. So grateful for that. In the last day or two, I really hit a tough spot where I was just in a dark place, just couldn't climb out of it, with a lot of depression, a lot of dark thoughts, with some crazy pain affecting it, meds. And I kind of climb out of it for a little bit, but get sunk right back down in there, and just didn't want to be around people. Of course, being around Ara and the boys is always a comfort, but just was struggling with a lot of negative thoughts that I shouldn't be having. And Ara and I worked today and had such a hard day. We're really kind of down, a little bit frustrated with the health stuff, and she's been so sweet and so supportive. And we're going out to make our drop-offs, and we stopped by a Brew Box coffee shop, a place we've been doing business with now for a couple months, greeted by the owner, Sierra, just an incredible woman. And he saw that we were down a little bit and got us a couple of drinks, and her spirit and encouragement, just with a little bit of act, and you could just feel her in God. It's the real deal, really, and to shine that awesome spirit, convey that awesome spirit of God, of love, just real genuine uplift to somebody. That little act means so much, and it kind of lifted us up. And we made some drops and went over to main location in Peoria, ran into my buddy Jay, and he's going through some stuff, and he just made a little comment, just keep those videos going. I was thinking of stopping these, even that, is it worth it? Am I just making people feel too down or whatever? And his encouragement and a hug he's JJ's dad from our gym, just an awesome guy. And then we went over into the main gym where it's just open, and just being around the people there, watching them work so hard. We didn't really talk to anybody, just kind of watched for a little bit. And then our owner, Tim Mariah there, Tim came over and gave us a hug. Didn't have to say anything, but just the love there, we felt it. And just turned around. Those little acts, like I was thinking in John 4, Jesus with the woman at the well, and she was a person who was kind of avoided by the culture and community for her past. People just stayed away from her and wasn't somebody that anybody would want to talk to, especially of a higher standing in the culture. Those top people would just kind of ignore her. I could see cliques forming, and she was just kind of out of that clique. Jesus asked her if she'd like a drink and spent time with her and showed her love. That little action represented by Jesus shows a love, and man, that's what it's about. That's what hit me so hard today, and it's pulling me out, getting me ready for that scan tomorrow, staying in the right mindset. Man, just grateful for everybody. I'm hoping that I can pay that forward, and so much with the comments that people leave. I can't, those little comments, I read them over and over, just so beautiful and so grounded in the love of Jesus. Love you guys much. Have a best day ever.